What can you expect to see from the newlywed in season 5?
My life with Todd, and we finally get to celebrate with our friends and family, so you have to see that. Of course, the ladies, don't respect the fact that it's my wedding party, and there's already like drama going on and whatever, but I don't participate in that because it's my wedding day party, and I'm like, I just want to have fun. So there's that. There's like a lot of emotional, things that we went through in the group. Lisa sharing the divorce of her news of the divorce with her husband. It's something that a lot of girls on the show can relate to. We've gone through divorces, so that really, got to us, and maybe to me more than anybody, because I'm like that. Like when my friends are going through something and I love you and whatever, I'm like I take it so like heartedly. Like I feel like it's my problem. It's a lot about Lisa and her story. It's also, I continue to share my story, with my kids, which are a big part of my life, and my family life, and so you'll see how the dynamics of the group is changing. The OGs with the newbies are more comfortable now, so they have a lot more to say, and we continue to kind of like figure out where we are, as a group and with our friendships.
You and Teresa Giudice have seemed to develop this really beautiful connection.
Yes.
What is it about the two of you?
I know, it's so crazy. Yes, so you know what? It's so funny because the only show I'd ever watched on TV when this whole Housewife thing started many years ago was the scene of Teresa Giudice flipping the table. And it happened to me, my kids were young, and we were in Orlando, and we were all like moms with our kids, and we were watching that, getting ready to take them to dinner, and then the kids were like, order room service, because there's like this really good show on TV that we want to watch. And with that being said, all my friends are like, oh my God, if there's ever one in Miami, you have to be part of the show. I'm like, what? It's like, you're like her. And I'm like, I am. I'm like, oh my God, I never saw myself that way. I do have that side to me too, but I'm calm, in a different way. But what a lot of people don't know about Teresa is that she's very nice. She's very kind. She's very sweet. She's very loving. I think why we're both so attracted to each other is that we're strong women, that we've had so much adversity and controversy in our life, but we still stand up back on our feet. We're good moms. We're very connected, to our kids, to our family. We have like those strong family values, and I think that that's why, it's like love at first sight when we met each other. We knew a little bit about each other, but we have a lot of similarities. Like we believe in love. Like she fell in love with Louis like that. I'm very passionate. We have a lot of similarities. Yeah.
Are you surprised at how much the Bravo Dem loves this connection that you guys have?
Yes, right. Well, I wanted to be in a panel with Teresa. Maybe next year we'll be in a panel. And to me, it's like it's a compliment. I love that people love us together and that they see that we have a lot of similarities. Obviously, she has I have so much to learn from her. As far as the show goes. As far as the show goes, because New Jersey has been, that is the truth. Miami took a little hiatus.
Well, in Miami,
yes. Oh, thank you. That's thank you. That's special because I know you watch, so I know that. Coming from you, what you're talking about, but we haven't had so many years, to actually show that. So basically, this is my 5th season, and season 2 I stepped down, willingly because of Frankie's accident. So I've had a lot of I don't want to say all different seasons, you know what I mean? Because that's like how my life is, First season was this, and unfortunately second season, Frankie had the accident, and that changed my entire life. And even today, 11 years later, Frankie's accident is still playing out on TV because you see Frankie after his accident.
So much going on in season 4. Is it getting any calmer in season 5?
It is. I feel like my life is getting calmer. Like I have more stability. Season 4, there was a lot of real time, but I think also played out a lot what my past had been like. We highlighted into what happened to Frankie, and then, how, Herman's life, my ex-husband's life, which he wasn't my ex-husband, we were still married when he passed away. But, so it was a lot of like my past, and at the same time, it was my real life, my real time that I was living as far as with Todd, that I was living that. So you did see a lot of me in season 4. In season 5, you still see a lot of my family life, but you do see more peace, more stability, more just more normalcy.
On Ultimate Girls Trip 3, I think a lot of people are excited to see Miami finally getting the win.
Yes, right? Well, I love the cities that they picked, so it was really cool that they picked Miami, Salt Lake City, Potomac, and Portia went from Atlanta, and Leah. So it was a really fun experience, very different from the Housewives show, because it's like, it's just like 8 girls, you know, meeting for the first time. Some of them knew each other. Marisol and I had the advantage, obviously, because we went together. But it was just like to have fun. But when you put 8 women together, no matter how much you like each other, there's going to be conflict and there's going to be disagreements. And that's what happened. But Miami brought the fun and the fashion. It was like, can we just like have a drink, you know, and just like have fun? It's like we didn't really like want to get into it as much as some of the other ladies like to get into it.
Did you leave on good terms with everyone?
I did. I think all of us as a group left in good terms. But then you know what happens? Then you go back home and then you screw it up again.
You have been on since season 1. Last year we saw Larsa return to the franchise. But I'm hearing this year we're going to see a little bit of Leah Black. What can you tell us?
Who? I'm sorry? Because I was listening to it. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Was that for real, or was that you don't remember Leah Black?
Oh, you said Leah Black. Oh my, you see? That's how I am. I was like, okay, I didn't even see that. Okay, so I just found out from a colleague here that she does do like a cameo, and I was not aware of that. How do I feel about it? I feel like she wants to be part of the group, and she's not, you know, like sometimes you have to know when to quit it. I don't know, I just think she doesn't have anything in common with us. I don't think she really, you know, I feel like to be part of this family, like you have to really be a girl's girl and know how to have a conflict or disagreement, but how to move on. And I think that she holds a grudge. I think she like really holds a grudge with people, and she doesn't move on, and she doesn't get over it. And I think that you need to know how to do that, you know, in real life, not only in the show life. I think in real life, like life goes on, and you have to know how to say I'm sorry and how to forgive. I think that being on the Ultimate Girls Trip, I did have some influence from my friend over here, Giselle, and but all in a good way. I was like, oh, okay, this is how you do it. I'm a lot like her. I have a lot of similarities with her. So I feel like when I come back to Miami, I feel like we're too nice in Miami. I feel like the viewers want to see us be like, call each other out, get to the bottom of it, ask questions. We don't ask any questions.
So you want to bring some Potomac to Miami?
Yes, I want to bring some Potomac to Miami. You're listening, Giselle?
You hear that?
Yeah, I'm even bringing her game, the Reasonably Shady. I actually learned what shadiness was with women here.
She didn't know what shade was. How do you not know?
I go, oh yeah, I've been doing that all
You're
my
a housewife.
life. Yeah, I didn't know, but I didn't know it's called that.
Yeah.
What do you think of the fact that Alexia wants to bring a little bit of Potomac to Miami?
She should. Miami needs a little bit of Potomac.
Yeah.
And she's going to bring it. She's quite capable. Yes.
I am, yes.
I cannot.